Hey guys, Zoya here from the STarcraftSquad, finally bringing you more user-submitted replays. I've been really busy lately with interviews and all this other nonsense with school and work, but finally getting back on track. So, spawning in the bottom right is our user-submitter Skrymir. Red Protoss, Bronze League. Everything we're going to be doing in this replay is going to be focused 100% on him, and we're hoping he's going to dominate his opponent, Nick Gear. Now, this guy is an asshole. Look at him. He's playing Terran. What a jerk, huh? We're gonna hope Skrymir dominates this kid's face. Now, a little bit of back info about Skrymir. I have trained him in the past, and you know, my first training lesson with him, he was bronze, and you know, he was barely able to beat medium computers. Hour went by, and you know, it sucks to say, but the thing I taught him how to do was the 4-gate. Everyone hates the 4-gate, but it's the most fundamental Protoss build that you have to know how to 4-gate. Now that he's fairly new to the game, so don't be too hard on him, but we're just be focusing on his play and making sure he's doing everything right so he may learn. Now, about to hit that 150 mineral mark, should be putting that gateway down, but he is scouting, which is good. Looks like he's going to the wrong position first, but that's fine. You don't know which way he's coming from. Still no first gateway down. Remember, he's very new to the game. We're just going to analyze this play. We're not going to watch what his opponent's. We're just going to watch Skrymir. So, getting a kind of late gateway here, but that's fine. He eventually got it. That's fine. He was chrono boosting earlier. It looks like he's got constant pro production. Oh, nope. He is stopping for now. Oh, there he's continuing though. So, income tab shows 13 harvesters for Skrymir, 10 for his opponent. So, he's doing a lot better than his opponent. His opponent's completely stopped building. Standard Bronze League for you. The influctuation of constant production of SCVs. You know, it's like, oh, I'm building them, and then I'm done. And then I'm going to build them. Then I'm done. It's cool, though. Now, Gateway is almost finished. Hitting that 16 food mark. Looks like we're moving out to put down that second pylon. Come on, put it down. Skrymir, you can do it. Now, it looks like he's focused on scouting the space. He does see the double racks. Now, we have 16 harvesters to 12. Now, we are getting that second pylon down. Cybercore is finished. We don't have any guys in gas yet. Remember, guys, as soon as your gas finishes, put those guys in them immediately. And right now, you want to be getting that Cybercore down. Remember, the point of the Warp Gate build is to get your Warp Gate finished before the other Protoss player does. Now, building more probes. He's doing a really good job of that. He's at 18 harvesters so far. He's been chrono boosting consistently, getting that first Zealot out so that, you know, handle any early pressure. And we have one extra guy in gas. Hopefully he notices that. It's kind of obvious. You can see that there's the extra probe always sitting outside here. But for the most part, we're doing a good job. I'm getting close to supply blocking stuff. Hopefully stop that. And we are attacking that SCV, forcing him out. Hopefully we get our Zealot on that soon. Still only one gas, you know. Taught him how to do the double gas. No, I didn't teach him the all-in 4-gate build. Taught him the regular one, you know. Okay, I'll be able to expand off of this one, or I'll be able to go robo off of this one, you know. But you have to, you know, people are like, oh, 4-gate's the worst build on the planet. Who would do it? But we have a little bit of engagement here. Get your Zealot on it, Skrymir. No, Skrymir! Looks like the guy's trying to micro. He is falling back. We need to build another Stalker. We do have the 4-gate on the way. Come on, Skrymir. Don't let him out-micro you. Build that Stalker. Now, back to what I was saying. People, you know, talk so much trash about the 4-gate, but it's really... You have to do that in the Bronze League when you're not good. It's the only viable strategy you have. Look out, Skrymir. You're going to lose your... So it looks like we do lose our Zealot, but we have that Stalker out. As soon as this Stalker finishes, these two Marines are dead. Now, but back to the base look. 3 in that one, still 4 in that one. So, you know, a little bit of a, you know, still problem with that probe right there. But right now, we've been constantly making probes for the most part. We're at 21. That's not too bad. Could be chrono boosting a little bit more. It's getting on 70 energy right now. Now, probably want to stop him from doing this next time. Don't let him scout your 4-gate, but there's still only so much you can do, and you're really close to supply blocking yourself right now. Really, really close to supply blocking. But we got 2 pylons going down, so that's good. Warp Gate is almost finished, and it looks like we're just, you know, our opponent's not really doing anything. We don't have very much map control, guys. Remember, you always want to have some sort of map control, like a probe at a Zelmaga tower, or, you know, probe hidden in his base. You know, there's a lot you could be doing here to increase your map control. Now, let's look at his chrono boost. We're currently at 71 energy. Frequent thing. This isn't just a Bronze League thing. Bronze, the Platinum players consistently keep their chrono boost high. Remember, you can chrono boost your warp gates to get the cooldown done faster. Now it looks like we're moving out. We don't have a proxy pylon down yet. That's hopefully what this probe's for. And no, good. We have a sentry in the mix. We have the force field in case we want to block off reinforcements, or we want to use guardian shield. That's good. Look at probe production. We stopped completely. Income tab 23. Probably want to keep just constant mind. He's using keybinds though. If we go to his APM, he's not doing too bad. 38 for a bronze player. A guy who just started playing the game. That's not too bad at all. Proxy pylon is finished. Looks like we're getting ready to engage. And look at this guy's base. He's got nothing. Skrymir's gonna walk all over him. But there's still fundamental things wrong with this play. It looks like he is teching. That's good. Look at his mineral count, guys. I'm gonna pause it real quick. Both these guys have over 500 minerals. Now, here's what I tell when I do training with bronze players, when I do training with everyone up to platinum. Anytime you see yourself consistently over 500 minerals, throw down expansion. There's no reason you shouldn't. And until you learn how to spend your minerals properly, until you know how to macro well enough to keep those minerals low, to constantly producing units, just expand. And eventually you'll either have 10 times the amount of economy, you'll be on 10 bases and be like, wow, this is awesome. Or you'll eventually force yourself to be able to macro better. So it's a constant problem with my trainees. Now, Chronoboost's sitting at 100 energy right now. We are warping in those 4 additional stalkers. And right now, it's looking really good. We have 44 food versus 27. Income tab is 16 versus 25 harvesters. And right now, this is all she's got, man. All she's got. Looks like we're moving out with a pretty beastie force. He has his entire army keybound. We need to move out with more. He's getting really close to slowlocking himself. We have a little bit of engagement here. A couple Marines. Warping in 2 more stalkers, but we're supply blocked. Can't do anymore. Remember, you got to keep that constant eye on that supply. Marines trying to micro, using your guardian shield, but half your stalkers aren't attacking, so make sure you micro a little bit better with your units. Looks like he's trying to get up into his base, but you really, you already got zealots in, but half your army's just sitting here, Skrymir. What are you doing? Well, looks like 3 zealots is all you need, and she is going to die. Nick Jeer, you little girl. Having one of those open, still supply blocked. You need to get more pylons down, warp in more units. Look at base. Chronoboost's 100% full, no blink or nothing being researched. Sitting on 1,100 minerals right now. Don't attack the base. Don't attack the base. Go for the mineral line. Go for that economy. Stop them where it hurts. Looks like we're finally going to that mineral line. Going to do as much damage as possible. He's pulling SCVs. He's really got nothing left. 2 Hellions on the way. He's going to do shit against these stalkers. And it's pretty much GG. Look at the food count. 49 versus 17. Not bad. Winning his first Bronze League matchup. Not bad at all. Waiting for his opponent to GG out. 9 food versus 49. There's the GG. And Skrymir advances to the next round. A whole bunch of people logging on right now. Let me mute that. Now, let's just go over a couple things he did wrong here. Because even though this isn't you guys, this is problems that everyone has. Pro protection was decent at the start. Look at how many harvests he's at right now. 27, and it's the 10-minute, 20-second mark. You need about 47 at this point. A little bit short there. Mineral count, 1,400. Should have expanded there. And then throw down like 4 more gateways. Or just throw down 2 robos. There's so much more you could be doing. 4 guys in that gas harvester the entire time. A little bit of problem there. Supply block yourself a comment time. Guys, as Day 9 would say, probes and pylons. Probes and pylons, probes and pylons, probes and pylons. Constantly building harvesters, constantly building pylons, supply depots, overlords. You need to... Here's the problem with most players. They'll supply block themselves, and then you'll see them queue up 10 overlords. And then they'll... Okay, I'm safer now. I've got like a 60 food gap here. I don't have to build up. So you're macroing up, you get to 120 food, and your supply blocked, and then that huge battle happens, and you can't build more units, even though you have all this larva. It's a habit that happens with all Zord players up to... It happens with anyone. You supply block yourself Terran, oh shit, you'll build 20 supply depots, and then you'll be good for about 10 minutes. And then you're going to supply block yourself again. You need to be constantly making those supply depots, just constantly keeping yourself barely below the supply cap to where you're never blocked, but you're not dumping too many minerals on supply depots at one point in time, and then you won't forget about it. It's just constant habits. Constantly building probes, constantly building pylons. I know I use the word constantly a lot, but that's really all it is. You did use your proxy pylon. Pretty good placement. He's not going to be able to snipe that quite easily. We saw the micro problems with his units. It'll come with practice, but even for the most part, he didn't do too bad for a bronze player in his first ladder game, I have to say. So make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys submit if you want your user submitted replay casted. I'm starting to get a lot more into that, guys. I'm tired of casting these professional matchups, and we have no more interviews for a while. So keep submitting them. And don't submit me crap games. You know, you don't see. You're like, okay, we're submitting Zoya, but where's our games? You submit shitty ones, okay? I know that's blunt, but you submit bad games. Don't submit bad games like where you sit in macro on your base of 200. There has to be a point I can put across. Like if you're just going to sit there and get 30 Colossus and then kill all your probes and build 2 more. No, I'm not casting games like that. They need to be entertaining games. They need to be games that people can learn from. And they can't be landslide victories like, oh yeah, I 4-gated this guy and he was going to 1-racks expand. Of course you're going to win that. What can I tell you learned from that? Nothing. So submit games, guys, that you think you can learn from. Most likely they're going to be games you lose. So submit away. That's it. Subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/StarcraftSquad, and I'll see you guys in the next video.